are you listening to?
Is there music playing?
You are very smart.
It's my yoga flow.
Is that like a self-help tape?
It's going.
All right, welcome. Beautiful New Orleans. We're here for Drew Brees' pickleball tournament, Picklefest. We've got a team participating in the event. I'm not playing. Sandy's playing. I'm here acting as coach, trainer, whatever you may need, we got it. But we have an exclusive interview with Drew Brees, so stay tuned for that. The video, presented by Spank. Any pickleball outfits, accessories, paddles, whatever you need, Spank's got it for you. Sandy?
Shout out Spank, baby.
Expectations for the tournament. I've heard the competition can be pretty daring.
So we talked to Drew Brees' agent. He said that a lot of companies are sending their best pickleball players in the office. So we got a lot of tough competition out here. I've played pickleball 7 or 8 months, long time. Been a long time.
It's not what he told us when we started.
But I bullshitted my teammate here. My teammate, good partner, Tyler over there. Show quickly. He's an experienced player, but I'm gonna focus. I'm gonna lock the in for the guys right now. Put my best foot forward, but can't promise anything. It's gonna be a great interview with Drew. Obviously, that's why we're here. But gonna put my best foot forward in a little pickleball, see if we can win something.
Exciting.
You know what? It's everything. Got to echo what the guys say. We're really here for the Brees Dream Foundation. They do great work. We're happy to support this charity with our partner Spank. So thanks so much for having us here, Drew and team. Can't wait to participate and do our best.
As I said, I'm acting as coach today. Honestly, I really just want to get Drew in here so we can get these guys some real fucking lessons on the pickleball court, because he knows what he's talking about. It's gonna be important, because they suck. Can't have that happen. Sandy is really worried about the kitchen, and I can tell. They're both big statures here. We're gonna need them to get low, get an athletic position. Not seeing enough of that yet in the warm-up. Here we go. You're bigger than the ball.
Huge. Fucking huge.
I really don't think it's ever gonna be coordination that's gonna be the problem. It's always gonna be strategy.
I feel like these guys are playing close. I feel like everybody's coming in to play the kitchen. I honestly.
Yeah, that's how you play
100%.
pickleball.
Not take rackets.
I was gonna steal from the local company that was here, and not steal, but borrow, and try to get them some free press.
We need some twos working.
I know, 100%.
We asked the dressed up couple if they want to do it.
What do they say? No. You want me to ask them?
We need some twos work. We need to get our synchronous. We need to synchronize, man. The first game, you're gonna give me the sauce. Oh shit. Nice.
Oh! So I think this guy's played a bit.
The bad news is we're not as good as these two. The good news is we probably don't play them.
Sandy can't return anything. So, you need some fucking coaching,
Yeah,
buddy.
the negative coach is here. Here comes positivity, Mr. Positivity.
And that makes you coach neutral.
I'm coach neutral. We can yell at them during. It's just gonna discourage them.
No.
It'll bring Vietnam flashbacks for Sandy from when he was younger.
We want more competition from you.
We're in an exhibition. I'm just getting my flow.
Unbelievable. These people they're playing, I don't even know who they are.
It doesn't matter. Sandy
Exactly,
needs to be
it doesn't matter.
completely berated in
No,
order
not-
to perform
not-
properly. I know him.
No, you don't.
Yes.
No, you might think
Sandy.
you know him. I live with the fucking guy.
So he needs positive support and coddling.
No, not necessarily. He needs the appropriate coaching at the appropriate times, which will come in due time. Barry, fuck off.
My problem is the net. When I get something coming in my kitchen, not good. Bad.
Our star player just said the problem's the net. Okay, really good.
I saw it. I turned them up.
Hey! Your players are winking at me. They're looking for me to give them encouragement.
not told you when time they're playing intentionally so that you don't show up for their actual game.
Too quiet, too passive, not prepared.
Barry, the coach isn't the star of the show. It's the players. Let them do the work.
Well, and that's where you're wrong.
If you want to win, it's on us.
Getting a little pregame in.
Nice.
Gonna be good. Got to loosen the body. A little pregame. Warm up was not bad. I think it went well. The one guy that we played against was very, very good. I was very scared after I smashed the one at him. I think he was coming for us after that. But I think we did well. Sandy, you're playing well. We got to get in the zone here. We're good.
I'm thinking. I can't even think about alcohol right now. I'm so dialed in.
So, having a great time in the tournament tonight. The two teams that make it to the finals from the sponsorship tournament tonight will play the finals on Saturday at center court right here before Agassi and I get out here, and you will win this championship belt. All right, that's what you're fighting.
Need that shit.
Agassi and I.
Are these two gentlemen right here? We are gonna get.
They're good. They're good.
Gentlemen, I think we're playing each other.
This will be disastrous.
This is not a great first match for confidence.
Attitude is that?
Yeah, what is going on here, guys?
You think Tom Brady was like 28-3, guys? Let's pack it in. I don't want the Super Bowl. No. Not a good start. They got a couple pros on the other side here.
They're
Played
fucking
pickleball
pressing.
more than 5
Boys,
times.
they're pressing hard.
Something
So fucking
hard.
shove it in their fucking face. They're pressing hard. Give them a reason to fucking back up.
Not a great start. I believe, though. I believe in Mario and Luigi.
Send it back. Nice.
Ooh, point.
That's how you do it. That's how you do it.
Bang! You got a point.
All
Not
words.
going. This is
all
not
words.
going.
This is not. If you're gonna fucking coach, all words come out of your mouth.
We can't let the other team have too much of an upper hand. If we get down on them, the other team is going to get down on us.
You have to tell our team who's losing what to do.
Wake up! See, this is where we get them. Barry, if they get too cute, that's where they can capitalize.
Weak coaches produce weak teams. Fucking drive them.
They get a point, you're
Make
still
them
pissed
do
off.
it. Make them do it.
Gotta be honest, from this side, this guy's got Taylor Fritz power with his serve. Yeah, insane. Well, let's watch a serve. Demonstrate. Game's over, they lost. If I had to compare that guy in terms of skill to another athlete on another sport, LeBron James.
He was amazing. That
He
one
was hitting the
dude
ball so goddamn hard.
He was saucing so hard.
Tiger Woods.
One 0.
Neutral coach report.
Stop
I'm
apologizing.
liking what I'm seeing so far. I think we're trending in the right direction here.
They're tapping paddles
It's
now.
tough to celebrate when you're beating, when it's a big.
No thanks to fucking Coach Sura. And woo! Let's go, Mario. Jump.
Feeling good after the last game.
Dial in.
Come on, baby.
Dial
no
in.
mercy. No mercy.
Dial in.
Yeah.
I don't know what the score is close. It's close to tied. And what I've heard from Tyler, they're keeping the ball away from Tyler. I think they found out our weak link.
You want to know what's really happening? It's fucking 7-6. Our team just went up. It was 6-6. Coach has no idea what's going on, but I'm here. I'm supporting the team. I'm pushing them.
They need to lock in to finish it up here. Lock in, Luigi and Mario.
There you go. There it is. More of that. More of that. More of that. 100%.
This is the match for the Saturday game here. We need this bad.
Nice.
Let it bounce. She volleyed. Oh, okay.
We're just salsaing to a 6-3 lead. Really good shot.
You guys sick of our crap? Look how serious he is. Yeah, thanks, Cap.
Well, then fucking do it.
No.
Oh.
That hurts.
Hey, we did well. Hey, we did our best. There's tough competition here.
Tough
We're not
competition,
pickleball players. We had a chance.
You lose to the people you warm up with. That's fun.
Very interesting. They knew your strategy, maybe.
Well, yeah.
We didn't know their strategy. Just give it to one guy.
He's gonna play the whole book.
No, 100%.
You win some, you lose most. I don't know what to tell you.
All right, we are here with Super Bowl champ and MVP, 13-time Pro Bowler, 2-time NFL Offensive Player of the Year, first team All-Pro in 2006, 7 times NFL passing yards leader, 4-time NFL passing touchdowns leader. The accolades go on and on. New Orleans Saints Hall of Famer, soon to be hopefully NFL Hall of Famer. Drew, appreciate you sitting down with us. 3rd annual Picklefest here, huge week. You must be super excited.
Yeah, this is awesome. Obviously, you guys were down there playing a little pickleball last night, so you've seen what the venue looks like. It's pretty awesome, and we're here in the New Orleans Convention Center, so we got a couple 100,000 square feet of space, about 30 pickleball courts going at once, so the vibe and energy is next level. And how about the Mardi Gras floats that we have surrounding center court? You know, like we really try to bring the New Orleans flair to this event. We've really found that it attracts, you know, people from around the country. Obviously, the pickleball craze is pretty real, you know, and so you have a ton of people that travel throughout the summer to play in tournaments. But I think this is one of those stops that everybody really, really looks forward to. Obviously, all the proceeds from this event go to our foundation, the Brees Dream Foundation, to deploy with all the initiatives that we have into this New Orleans community. So we're really excited to be able to do a signature event like this. The community loves it, and really excited that you guys are here to support it too.
Yeah, well, I played yesterday. I did not play well, but a little overly competitive. Had a great time, but you brought up your foundation. That's kind of where I want to start. You guys have done amazing things for children and families in need over the years, and kind of want to get your gauge on what was your inspiration to start it?
Yeah, so my wife Brittany and I actually started it in 2003 when I was playing for the Chargers. My wife had 2 aunts who had passed away from cancer when we were in college, and so we knew that we wanted to do something in and around care for cancer patients, cancer research. So the initial, mission, vision for the foundation was to improve the quality of life for patients with cancer and their families. So we did a lot with Rady Children's Hospital in San Diego and other organizations like that. When we got to New Orleans in 2006, it was 6 months post-Katrina.
So you look around and it's like, hey, what are the greatest needs of the community? And so we broaden the scope of the foundation to include all the rebuilding efforts. So it's rebuilding schools, parks, playgrounds, athletic fields, funding childcare programs, basically all the things that the community needed in order to have people feel comfortable to come back to New Orleans. So many people have been displaced, and what are they going to look at if they've got small kids and they want to come back and say, well, where are my kids going to go to school? Where are they going to play? What programs are they going to be able to be involved in? And so we immediately just threw ourselves into those rebuilding efforts, and 15 years into that, we were able to raise or commit over $50 million. I think we're at $55 million now with everything that we've been able to contribute to this community, and really kind of broaden the scope of the foundation upon retirement. Again, kind of like the 3.0 version, which is very much centered around funding education, housing, healthcare, economic development opportunities within the community here, working with the local municipalities on public-private partnerships in and around affordable housing and some other initiatives. So we're really, really excited about that, and we feel like it's been able to make a tremendous impact.
That's great. And Ryan, myself, and the OwnersBox team, obviously, you teamed up with us as well. We really want to contribute to the foundation as well. So one thing we're going to do is everyone who signs up for the app, this is to our viewers as well, so everyone watching this video right now, if you sign up with code DREAM9, make your first deposit. Every deposit we get, we're going to contribute $25 to the foundation. And then even better, for you guys at home as well, when you do make your first deposit, we're going to be doing a Drew Brees signed jersey giveaway. So we'll announce that between now and week 1 of kickoff. We're going to be doing that. So sign up between then, and then we'll announce the winner of the jersey giveaway.
That's
then.
Awesome. Thank you.
So glad to be obviously taking part in that as well.
On the topic of pickleball, feels like since you've kind of retired from the NFL, pickleball has kind of been your thing. Did you kind of foresee that being the case, like as you were kind of retiring, getting into after football?
Here's the thing, I'm a sports junkie. Like I love all sports, and pickleball just happened to be one of those things that, I think kind of caught fire during COVID. I had started playing it a couple of years previous to that, but then all of a sudden it felt like, kind of the rest of the world, caught up, and all of a sudden, you had all these pickleball players. And so obviously a lot of fun opportunities to play. I've had a chance to meet some pretty incredible people and have some unique opportunities through pickleball too. 2 years ago at this event, I played against John McEnroe. Never in my wildest dreams did I think I'd be playing against John McEnroe in anything. This year I'm playing with and against Andre Agassi. He's donated his time, loves what we're doing with the foundation, and loves the event, and so he's coming out. So we're gonna be able to have some fun here on Saturday together. So like just opportunities like that. I'm part owner in Major League Pickleball team called the Los Angeles Mad Drops Pickleball Club.
Mad Drops.
We've won a pickleball championship, which is kind of fun too, So those types of things. But honestly, like just I love sports. Look, I love padel. I think that's a huge sport that's up and coming. Coach high school football. My kids. And they're playing all kinds of sports. My daughter's a gymnast. I spend a lot of time at gymnastics meets. So like honestly, I love sports. I love youth sports. I think it just fosters so many, unique values, for kids.
That's awesome. So I want to kind of dive into your preparation. You were very well known for obviously being really well prepared each week, of your NFL career. Was there one routine or pregame thing that you did every single week that really got you mentally tapped in for the game?
Oh, I mean, there was a ton of stuff, but I think something that was unique that I really was like a learned skill and trait was visualization. A lot of people talk about that. Hey, it's visualizing success, or you hear golfers talk about it a lot. Kind of their pre-shot routine. Part of that is they visualize the shape of that shot, right? And then it's amazing how you can really train the body and the nervous system to be able to relax in a competitive moment, given the fact that you almost feel like you've already done it. Like if you've sat there and visualized it 100 times, then when you actually go out there to do it, it's like it's second nature, and it's like it's already happened. So I think that is definitely a skill and a trait that I think some of the very highest level players have, no matter what the sport, where they can just, they can put themselves in the moment, just, kind of sitting here staring at the wall, And I think it's something that's really beneficial.
The one guy that brought tons of publicity was J.J. McCarthy when he would meditate on the goalpost too. So a lot of people talked about that. So I find that a lot of athletes are doing that. Really helps them out. I just wanted to ask, when it comes to pickleball, I know it's different than the NFL, a little maybe less intense, but is there any prep that you do mentally? Are you visualizing, your big match Saturday with Agassi? Is there anything that you're prepping for there?
Yeah, it's actually a good question. Like I feel like as I think about the match, I think that I will definitely have a strategy as to like where I'm trying to hit the ball, like, you know, which hand I'm trying to go at when I'm attacking him. And like truly trying to visualize exactly where these shots will be placed. You know, I find that pickleball, just because of the speed of the game, especially when you're at the net, it's very just reactionary. But there is definitely, though, a strategy as to how you maybe set up what you feel like will be, you know, those moments to put the point away. You know what I'm saying? And so, like, yeah, I will absolutely be visualizing the moment. But no, my biggest preparations with pickleball is just stretching out before the game. You know, making sure that, you know, all those lower extremities are ready to move around a little bit, that lateral movement.
I was sitting at my desk 9 to 5 pretty much every day, and I played yesterday. My hips are killing me.
Yeah,
I only played like 5 games, so I feel you on the stretching part there.
Totally.
I saw an interview you did with Stephen A. Smith, like right after Josh Allen won the MVP just this recent year, and he asked you about kind of the landscape of quarterbacks now, with how, you know, in the 2000s and 2010s, yourself, Peyton Manning, and Tom Brady kind of dominated that, but now you see Josh Allen, Lamar Jackson, Jaden Daniels, some more mobile quarterbacks, and you said the way young QBs are coming up now has changed, and you're a high school football coach as well, so like what has changed at this point to make these quarterbacks be, I guess, obviously a little bit more mobile in that sense?
Well, it's the offenses evolve as the rules evolve, also as the skill set of the QBs evolve, right? I think if you were to go back into maybe like the really successful QBs of the 70s and the 80s and even into the 90s, it was like these traditional pocket passers. And that was the, you know, did the skill set of the QB drive the offense, or did the offense drive the skill set of the QB? You know, regardless, like the Joe Montanas, the John Elways, the Dan Marinos, kind of like these big, you know, barrel-chested, stand in the pocket, deliver the ball, take the hit, you know. I mean, that was kind of that era of football. You know, you were taking every snap under center. Very few snaps were in the gun. And now it's like we are this predominantly shotgun, you know, read option type run game, you know, a lot of RPOs, run pass option, kicking balls on the perimeter, you know, the athletic quarterback's able to, you know, tuck the ball and run, you know, 8 to 12 times a game. A lot of big plays come from that. But yeah, it's a lot of these guys, if you were just to count the reps that they're getting compared to the reps that guys got, you know, when I was a kid, like when it was football season, we were playing football, and then the minute football season ended, you were on to another sport. You were playing basketball or baseball or whatever else. And then in the summer, you know, you were playing maybe summer baseball or soccer. Like those were kind of the options. Maybe it was basketball. But in other words, you weren't being a quarterback year-round, right? You have a lot of year-round quarterbacks now, where they immediately go from their football season to some sort of 7-on-7, you know, camp, academy, you know, circuit, tournament. So the amount of throws, the amount of reps, the amount of exposure that they're getting to the game is so much greater. So if you just counted up those reps, so I find that these guys are really well prepared, you know, going into college, coming in the NFL, maybe different than they ever have been before.
Interesting. I want to pivot to Coach Sean Payton and his success last year with Bo Nix. In your opinion, why was that quarterback-coach partnership so successful in their first year?
Well, Bo Nix has a great skill set. You know, here's a guy who's started he started like 60 games in college, something crazy. You know, so just the level of experience,
right?
I think is really like a requirement. You know, I think too many times you've seen guys that come in that have all kinds of talent and ability, and yet they only have maybe 15, 17 college starts, and it takes them a while. And unfortunately, I think that's kind of that's been detrimental to them. So when you can come in with that much experience and the skill set, like Bo Nix was a multi-sport athlete in college or high school. His dad was a coach. He was like an unbelievable track athlete. Like when I watch Bo Nix run, like I see the track athlete in him, right? So all these multiple sports have contributed to him being a great football player. Highly cerebral, really smart, really strong arm.
Yeah.
Very accurate when you start breaking down the film, like avoids sacks, right? So all these traits that, you know, and I know Sean Payton obviously is you know, considered one of the great, you know, QB developers.
Sure.
but I think just evaluators too. Like he can watch a guy and see certain traits in him that I think most people don't, you know? And so I know he's kind of got this formula in his mind as to like what he's looking for, and exactly what he was looking for was Bo Nix. And it was amazing that Bo fell to, you know, that 12th spot and was the 6th quarterback taken, but Sean was like, hey, I got my guy, you know, and I believe that. So still, it's an adjustment going from college where you're predominantly shotgun offense to all of a sudden being under center a lot, turning your back to the defense, play action. So, but I saw Bo develop as the season went on, and I had a chance to spend some time with him this offseason. Nice. You know, he's a great, I say kid, like he's what, 24 years old, but he's a great young man, really wanting to learn, like really wanting to be great, and you know, I feel like the sky's the limit for a guy like that.
Yeah, and then last question for you. I saw another clip of you on the Dan Patrick show. I think it was during the Bengals-Rams Super Bowl, lead up to it, and you were talking about your experience when you were in the Super Bowl and that week kind of preparing for it. And you mentioned a story when you took out the offense for dinner, and Sean Payton gave you his credit card, and it ended up being quite pricey. I think you said it was $25,000. Is that the most expensive team dinner you've been a part of, or is there one that kind of like takes the cake?
No, totally. That was the most. I mean, here's the thing: it can get out of control real quick if you start, you know, throwing in like Louis XIII and some other stuff. But basically, the way that was supposed to go down was like every week during the season we would do an O-line quarterback dinner, you know. And so, I mean, you were talking $1,000, $1,500. Like if you're just going to a local restaurant, whatever, just eating normal. But we go. You're in South Beach, right? We go to. You know, one of these stone crab, you know, restaurants, right? And literally like a claw is like $120 a claw, right? Of these stone crab. And literally you just got like these moundfuls, right? And it wasn't just O-line, it was all of a sudden like, oh, there's the running backs, hey, come join us. Oh, there's the receivers, hey, come join us. Oh, the linebacker, hey, come join us. Next thing you know, it's like, you know, 40 of us, right? And then, you know, and then others, you know, like Jay Glazer, who's you know, like a Fox announcer, but he's buddies with Sean, and he's there with the group, and it's like, come hang with us, you know. And so next thing you know, it's like you just unfortunately lose track.
Yeah, of course, it happens.
It's the steaks, and it's the stone crab, and it's the wine, and it's, you know, whatever. And so I get that bill, and I'm like, oh, I am not charging this on Sean's. So I paid for it, and then he was like, well, here, I'm going to give you some Super Bowl tickets as a makeup.
Very cool.
It's a great story.
Right.
Anyways, thank you, Drew. This is amazing.
Yeah.
Really thankful for your time. Great interview. Just a reminder, guys, link to sign up for the OwnersBox app is down below. Every deposit we get from now until week 1 of NFL with code DREAM9 will get you an entry to the Drew Brees giveaway, and then we're also contributing $25 to the Brees Dream Foundation for each deposit we get. So again, Drew, thank you so much. Amazing interview, and looking forward to the NFL season. We're excited.
Absolutely, me too. Thank you.
All right, guys, that wraps up an absolutely epic week here at NOLA Picklefest. Shout out Drew Brees, man. That interview absolutely rocked. One of the cooler things we've been able to ever create content-wise. And again, it's all due to you guys. Your support means the world to us. Make sure to like the content, like the video, shout us out in the comments, subscribe to the channel for future content, and also don't forget, you want to win that Drew Brees signed jersey, click the OwnersBox link down in the description, deposit on the app, and you could be entered to that giveaway. On top of that, shout out to our sponsor, Spank Pickleball, man. Great paddles, IntoPickleball as well. Check out their website, lots of cool content, lots of cool paddles, merch, everything you need when it comes to pickleball. Spank and IntoPickleball have you covered. Check them out. Love you guys. We'll see you in the next one.